Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly love tarot reading. This will be a Valentine's Day special. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for you. Who is thinking about you this Valentine's Day, whether you're single, you're coupled, searching or not. Let's see what's coming up and who's trying to channel your energy around this Valentine's Day period for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. First card you have the Four of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, not specifically. However, this is especially those that are coupled up, married, engaged. This is news of a wedding or an engagement coming in for some of you. So absolutely could be a proposal coming in for some of you Scorpios. How exciting. You may be proposing. Someone else may be proposing to you. The Four of Wands is someone that's got plans to date you, to court you. This is a person who's definitely crushing, but could absolutely be someone who is quite serious and can be involved in a serious relationship with you here. Four of Wands also speaks about union. So as I said, those that are already coupled up or married, I feel like you're coming into a very harmonious period. This person might be reminiscing on your engagement, on your wedding. You may be rewatching your wedding videos or looking over photos. It's reminiscing on a collaboration here. For others, I feel like you already know this person in some capacity here. You may work with them. There may be a very strong, solid friendship. I think you bring something to each other's lives already. The Four of Wands is all about an existing union. So if you're not already in a relationship and you're actually single, there is someone around you that might be under a fire sign that does have romantic tendencies towards you with the Four of Wands. They've got quite an uplifting energy. This person is in, I feel like they're in an area of their life or personality-wise, there's someone that's very inspirational to other people. They pursue their dreams, their goals, their wishes. They're quite adventurous. They do like to make the most out of a situation here. They're definitely on the go a lot. They could be quite active. They could work with events, just really in the spotlight, but they're amongst good company and good people. A bit of prestige around them possibly as well with the Four of Wands. I feel like they're sailing into the sunset here. So they've achieved quite a large amount in their life already. No matter how old they are, they've actually achieved a lot of what they've been wanting to do here with the Four of Wands energy. For some, this could even be an ex, it's the marriage card, so someone you were once married to. And whether you speak or not, whether there's interest to speak to them or not, this person is coming through in the cards. But they're actually reflecting in a good way, despite what happened here. Despite how things happened, how messy they were, or how amicable they were, they're still reflecting, they're still thinking about you during this time. Okay, next card, Scorpio, you have here the High Priestess. Okay, someone's going to reveal their emotions for you with the High Priestess here. They've been watching you for quite some time now. And the High Priestess is a prophecy. So this person must reveal themselves to you because you will be presented with the element of choice. This is a major announcement and or reveal. Some of you, this is a pregnancy. Some of you, this is a surprise engagement, a surprise wedding, a surprise visit to the city hall. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, there's something major happening here. There's a major reveal, or it's going to be revealed in a very extravagant way. The High Priestess brings things to our life in a very extravagant, overindulgent, magnificent way. It's not something minor, it's something that's quite major here, Scorpio. So I think there's major revelations taking place around your love life around this Valentine's Day period. It may come before, it may come just after, it may be on the day. But this is massive. This is big news actually here, Scorpio. A reveal of a crush, a reveal of a pregnancy. For some of you that are, if you're a lady watching or if you're a man watching, I feel like with the High Priestess here, there's possibly someone either you've been married or you have children together, or you have children and you've sort of parted ways for now, Scorpio. There's something about the pomegranate fruit, which is fertility. Either you were planning to have a child, I hope I don't evoke any bad emotions or any hurtful emotions when I say this, but for those that have, I'm not sure if you lost a child to someone, whether you're a male or female watching this, if there was someone in your past it was quite a significant relationship because they've got the High Priestess attached to them. So I'm not sure if you planned a life together, if you were if you actually ended up having children, or you lost a child in a way. I think this is coming through for some of you. Again, I hope I don't evoke anything painful for any of you, and I'm sorry if that has happened, but I do sense that for some of you, it's someone that you planned a life with, but unfortunately life hadn't turned out the way you wanted it to, and I see this is coming up. For others, I feel like there is a wonderful flourishing of a relationship. The person that you're with now could very well be the one that you marry or you celebrate many anniversaries, years with, and possibly even build a family with the High Priestess here. This could also be exposure of emotions. Someone's going to reveal their emotions in a very extravagant way, as indicated by the Four of Wands. Okay, the next card, Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through with the Four of Swords here. This is about withdrawal, retreat. Some of you, there's someone around you, it could be an air sign, you've disconnected with them. Communication has died down. You haven't been in communication with each other for a long time. Maybe feelings have subsided. You've sort of disconnected. You've gone different paths. Different priorities have taken precedence for you. But the Four of Swords does indicate that this person, some of you are actually experiencing a bit of withdrawal from someone. And I think it would be something internal that's happening around them. Maybe they need to work on something internal. They need to think about their emotions. They need space, or they need time. So some of you may find that someone you're dealing with, especially under an air sign, may need a bit of independence or a bit of time to themselves. Maybe they might be getting a little bit overwhelmed with what this, I guess, somewhat commercial holiday does to us. But you know, maybe they're just needing distance or they're needing time. But then it's also the other side of the spectrum here. Four of Swords is waking up from this slumber, emerging from the slumber, awakening, because look, it sits right next to the High Priestess here, and these are cards that contrast each other very much so. The High Priestess is all about everything being in the open, emotions being expressed, reveals, announcements, revelations, whilst the Four of Swords is withdrawal, it's retreat, it's hiding our residual feelings, keeping our cards close to our chest, or laying our feelings to rest. So for some of you, you may be experiencing a bit of both. This could, of course, be completely different people coming through here with different emotions, different wants, and different things they need to work on here, is what I'm seeing. For some of you, there's an air sign that, now this air sign has been single for quite some time because they've been, I think, A, they just might love their independence. B, I think they're doing things for themselves, but you're actually going to come across their path here. The High Priestess is here, so fated relationships loom around you here, Scorpio. You're going to make your way to this person here. And they're going to bring an element of independence to your relationship should you pursue one with them. It might not be your conventional kind of relationship. It could even be quite an open relationship for some. But this person is coming in here. It's quite an analytical and charming person here, the Four of Swords. I feel like they're quite logical. They're quite rational. They're very quick-witted. They're quite charming, quite articulated with the Four of Swords energy. So I'm not sure if this is a conversation that actually takes place between some of you. But this person, you know, there's dreaming happening here. The Four of Swords, you can see that she's almost looks like she's sleeping, her eyes closed, sort of in, la la land here. So I feel like someone's dreaming about you here, Scorpio. Whether they want to or not, consciously or subconsciously. There's dreaming that's happening here, and they're dreaming about you, possibly dreaming about a future or what you're currently up to or who you're with even. The Strength card, this is a Leo coming through for some of you. It could be a destined Leo that's in your path as we speak here. The Strength card, this is someone that's quite resilient. There's a fierce energy about this person here. Some of you, this is your lion or your lioness. You know, your tiger, your tigress. It's quite a, I feel it's someone that's quite masculine, or if they're not masculine, they're quite feminine. I feel like, but there's, how to say, this person has a very fierce or intense energy. But they're quite protective at the same time. You know, they could have a bit of contrasting energy somewhere within them here, but I feel as though this person has protected you or wants to protect you in some way here. They could even be borderline possessive here with the Strength card, absolutely. You know, it's strength, it's courage, it's quite an intense energy, and I do feel this person is coming forward here. For some of you, it's someone that you've previously been with before, and they're summoning the strength to approach you once again. For others, I feel as though with the Strength card coming up, you definitely have a Leo or someone who's got quite a bit of Leo energy in their chart that's been fantasizing about you, dreaming about you, that may reveal intentions to collaborate in some way here. I do think it's romantic, however. You know, and this is strengthening of bonds, strengthening of relationships, especially if you are dealing with a fire sign. This person is going to be on fire. And you're going to sort of step back in amazement here, Scorpio, and wonder what's going on with this person, why they're acting differently. And maybe it's because they needed independence to come out and evoke that inner lion, that inner lioness, and so be it. Maybe this is what needed to happen on their end. But the Strength card, this is a very strong bond, or potentially a very strong relationship that is coming in towards you, Scorpio, if you are single. If you're coupled up, I think there's a strengthening of a relationship that's happening. However, I am going to say as a disclaimer, it could follow a period of independence or even some time apart, or a time of lack of communication even. But ultimately, I do see this having a very nice outcome. So for a lot of you, this is the case. And for some, I feel like if this is an ex, this is someone who has tried to be very strong. It's someone that has tried to show they've been very resilient, or they've been doing better off without you, or something. You know, there's competition here. The lion is a very competitive creature. They work in pacts. You know, they have prides. They're competitive over territory, over food, over resources, over the female. So this is someone that could be quite competitive, or has been quite competitive. If it is an ex, you know, or they've been competitive over someone else that may also be interested in you, Scorpio. So I'm just going to put that out there. Nonetheless, however, I hope this reading has been enjoyable. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Always a pleasure.